Welcome back to Bedroom Brainiacs. My name's Kat, and what we're going to talk about today is what I like to call a sexual buffet model. Many of my clients who are coming in for individual or couples sex therapy often have a very distinct or narrow idea of what is sex. And oftentimes it's defined as just intercourse, right? And they define everything else that may lead to intercourse or may happen before intercourse as, you guessed it, foreplay. What this does, though, this really limits our idea of what makes for some really great sex. Another thing that makes this very limited, this idea of sex is just this one act, penis and vagina intercourse, is it limits very often what might be main events for you and your partner on that particular day at that particular time. So what I like to do is have you imagine a sexual buffet. I want you to imagine all the sexual delights that you can think of, be that kissing, caressing, kinky play, role play, showering together, massage, oral sex, anal sex, masturbation solo, masturbating your partner, sex with toys, all sorts of fun things. And I want you to all imagine all of those delights laid out on this big giant table with this sign that says foreplay. And then I want you to imagine one particular sexual act, and it's intercourse, and it's on this tiny little table and has this sign that says main course. And that's often the way we're seeing sex. All these things are just foreplay up to this main course. But we lose so much. For many people, and often many people with vulvas and vaginas, intercourse is not the main course. And also intercourse is often not the most reliable way of getting super aroused and maybe even having orgasms. So we're really limiting our definitions of like what makes for great sex. And so what I have my clients do is, in your mind, go ahead over to those two buffet tables, take that table and take that intercourse that's right there on that little table and throw it on the foreplay table and rip up both signs. And now you have sexual play. Any and all of those sexual delights are on the table. They can be pathways to your main event. Any of those can be your main event. But we don't need to limit our definition of what is sex. And getting rid of this idea of foreplay can be really positive and enhancing to your sex life. Have a great time.